chords so that we all have a good idea of how that works. I know in class that we talked about it. The shapes that we're going to use are the E major shape, like we're playing an E major chord, and the A major shape, like we're playing an A major chord. The only difference is instead of using these three fingers, we're going to use these three because we've got another job to do with our index finger. So when I play the E major chord, I'm going to strum. The root of that chord is on the E string, or the 6th string. So if I take that same shape, I slide it up here to the 5th fret, and I put my finger all the way, my index finger all the way across, making sure that I'm pushing down the 3rd fret on the 6th string, that makes a G root, or a G major bar chord. It's called a bar chord because I'm going all the way across the strings with one finger. That's like taking the nut or a capo and putting it here on the 3rd fret and then playing that E major shape. So this is a G major chord, which is the same down here as this one. The A major we normally would play like this or like this. This time we're going to do with the 2nd finger on the 4th string, the 3rd finger on the 3rd string, and our 4th finger on the 2nd string. Once again, it's an A major chord. The root of the A major is on the 5th string this time. What we're going to do is we're going to slide that up to the 5th fret. Now the root is going to be here on the 5th, which is a C, and that makes this a C major chord. So when I strum this one, and notice I'm taking my fingers, I put that across, and I'm touching the E string because we don't want to play that. There's nothing in this E string anymore, this 6th string that's part of this chord. So what I'm going to do is, as I play that, I'm really just going to start here on the 5th string, and I'm going to strum that across. And that's a C major chord. That's the same as what we've been learning down here in the open position. I like to play it with my pinky, and then I don't play these strings, the top two. I just get these two and these two, and then it's a little bit more clipped. Now remember, the root of the chord is on the 5th string if you're using the A major shape, or on the 6th string if you're using the E major shape. So if I come up here to the 7th fret, make the E major shape and bar across, that's a B major chord. Because this is a B, if I go up one string and I make my A major shape, this is an E, so this is an E major chord, same as we would play down here. B major. Or I can go down here with, this is also a B, and now instead of doing the 6th string bar chord, I'm doing the 5th string bar chord and getting a B major. Now real quick, for a close-up on my hand to see how the position works, I'm taking my fingers and I'm dropping them in the E major shape. Take a note of where my thumb is. I put it in the middle of the neck so I get some good reinforcement. These are hard to play and you're not going to get them real easily. But I put my thumb in the middle of the neck. I have plenty of space down here. I'm going to roll my fingers forward a little bit so I'm not back here squeezing. I can push down. I've got some leverage. And for the 5th string bar chords, I find that if I keep my thumb right behind the index finger, that'll reinforce that, and it makes it much easier. Now if you listen, I'm not really playing these top strings. You can if you want to. You can finger it like this if you want to. I find that really difficult and generally not necessary. So 6th string bar chords, E major shape, fifth string bar chords, A major shape. The root of the chord or the name of the chord will be on the string that you're playing the shape from, and that's it for bar chords. Practice hard.